Let me introduce myself. My name is Fidela Caroline from the Management Department 23A with NPM 234110998. Here I will deliver the material. Compliance and Legal Risk Management. KeyCap 1 Introduction. In today's complex and highly regulated business environment, organizations must navigate a wide range of laws, regulations, industry standards, and ethical expectations. Non-compliance can result in legal penalties, financial loss, and severe reputational damage. Compliance and legal risk management is the process of identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks related to breaches of laws, regulations, contracts, and internal policies. KeyCap 2 Definitions. White heather checkmark compliance risk. The risk of legal or regulatory sanctions, material financial loss, or loss to reputation an organization may suffer as a result of its failure to comply with laws, regulations, codes of conduct, or standards of good practice. White heather checkmark legal risk. The risk of loss due to defective transactions, lawsuits, adverse judgments, or failure to protect legal rights. KeyCap 3 Why is compliance and legal risk management important? Key reasons include avoiding fines, lawsuits, and regulatory penalties. Safeguarding reputation and public trust. Protecting stakeholders' rights and interests. Enhancing operational certainty and investor confidence. Supporting ethical and sustainable business practices. KeyCap 4 Sources of compliance and legal risk. Compliance and legal risks can arise from regulatory changes, new or changing laws and rules. Contractual obligations, breach of terms and conditions. Litigation risk, lawsuits from customers, suppliers, employees, or third. KeyCap 5 Compliance and legal risk management process. A structured approach includes white heather checkmark Step 1, identify risks. Review relevant laws, regulations, and contractual obligations. Map areas of operation vulnerable to non-compliance. Use compliance checklists and legal audits. White heather checkmark Step 2, assess and prioritize. Evaluate the likelihood and severity of each risk. Consider potential financial and reputational impact. White heather checkmark Step 3, develop controls and policies. Draft and implement compliance policies and codes of conduct. Design standard operating procedures to ensure legal obligations are met. Establish whistleblower and grievance mechanisms. White heather checkmark Step 4, train and communicate. Provide regular training to employees about legal requirements and ethical behavior. Ensure clear communication of policies and reporting channels. White heather checkmark Step 5, monitor and audit. Conduct regular compliance audits and legal reviews. Use monitoring tools to detect breaches early. White heather checkmark Step 6, respond and improve. Investigate incidents promptly. Take corrective and disciplinary action where necessary. Update policies to prevent recurrence. Update policies to prevent recurrence. KeyCap 6 Roles and responsibilities. Effective compliance and legal risk management requires collaboration. Board and senior management. Set the tone at the top. Approve policies, allocate resources. Compliance officer or legal counsel. Develop and oversee the compliance program. All employees, understand and follow policies, report suspected breaches. Internal audit, independently evaluate the effectiveness of the compliance framework. KeyCap 7 Tools and techniques. Common tools include compliance manuals and codes of conduct, clear guidelines for acceptable behavior. Risk registers, catalog of compliance and legal risks with mitigation plans. Contract management systems, to track obligations and deadlines. Incident reporting hotlines, for confidential reporting. Legal management software to handle cases, documents, and deadlines efficiently. Keycap 8 challenges in compliance and legal risk management. Organizations may face issues such as crossmark rapidly changing legal landscapes across multiple jurisdictions. Crossmark lack of awareness among employees. Crossmark insufficient training and communication. Crossmark poor integration between departments, legal, compliance, operations. Crossmark balancing compliance costs with business objectives. Overcoming these challenges requires leadership commitment, robust systems, and a culture of integrity.